Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I wanted to do a current favorites video or like products I'm loving now kind of video. I haven't done any sort of monthly favorites like ever, so I figured I would just kind of show the products that right now I'm just really loving, just so you guys can see what I've been using a lot of. And yeah, so I'm just gonna get started because I have quite a bit of stuff here. And I'm gonna start with skincare, then do kind of the hair stuff, and then makeup, and then random stuff. So yeah, let's get started. So the first thing that I've been loving, I've been using this every single day. This is the St. Ives Fresh Skin Apricot Scrub. It says deeply exfoliating to reveal smooth skin, and I have been loving this. I kind of bought it without intentions of buying it. I was just like in the skincare aisle at the drugstore and I saw it, and like the first thing that clicked in my mind was I heard someone on YouTube talking about it, and I cannot for the life of me think of who it was. And I feel like it was a while ago too, but I knew I had heard something about it, so I just grabbed it and threw it in my cart. And the first time I used it, I just like fell in love with it. It smells so good and it's so exfoliating. I love this. So the next thing I've been loving are these Neutrogena makeup remover wipes. I feel like I've mentioned these in my channel once, but I think they were a different kind. And I just got the night calming ones, and I actually feel like I like these more than the blue packaged ones. I think they're just the original ones. But I really like these. They smell amazing and they take off anything. Literally any makeup, they take it off, and I only have to use one wipe for my whole entire face of makeup, no matter how much makeup I'm wearing, and I love them. They're so great. So the next skincare item I've been loving, this is actually kind of random, and I didn't notice that all of these are drugstore, but they are. This is the Neutrogena alcohol-free toner, and this is just such a simple toner, and at first I didn't really care for it. Well, I had like no opinion on it, I guess, whenever I first tried it, just because it doesn't smell like anything, and you can't, yeah, it doesn't smell like anything, it just smells clean. And you can't really like feel it working because it doesn't have any alcohol in it, but it is so great. Like, I feel like it's a toner that doesn't give my skin too much moisture like a toner lotion, but it gives it just enough to where it feels hydrated, and it clears up your skin really well if you use it consistently. And it clears up your skin really well if you use it like every single day. So I really like this. I tried this kind of whenever I was breaking out a lot and I wanted something different. I felt like I needed to switch up something, so I just switched out my Mario Badescu toner for this one, and literally like within a week my skin was really great, and I was really impressed. So I'm going to keep using this one, and hopefully it still works just as great as it has the last few weeks for me. So this isn't really skin or hair care, it's kind of just care in general, but I have been using the 3D White Radiant Mint toothpaste from Crest, and I really like this toothpaste, but the reason I'm bringing this up is because I just recently got the 3D White Polishing Treatment Brilliance Boost. It says it amplifies whiteness, smooths, and refines for a smile that shines. Ooh. Okay, but it looks like this, and pretty much you brush your teeth like normal with the normal 3D White toothpaste, and then you go in with a little bit of this on your toothbrush and just rebrush your teeth, I guess. And I've been using this for about a week, and I really like it so far. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it's almost like there's like peroxide or something in it. I haven't actually checked. Something, because it's really like foamy, and I don't know, I just feel like it really deep cleans my teeth, and it has improved the whiteness of them. So the next product I have to mention is the Batiste Dry Shampoo. I have the Floral and Flirty Blush one, and I really love this. I've been using this, well, not this bottle, but this brand of dry shampoo for about a year or a year and a half now, and I really like it. Definitely just whenever I want a messy bun, you know, spray it in my hair and throw it up, and it looks like great. I don't know, it just does so much for my hair, especially since I don't wash it every day. You know, whenever it's been a day or two since I washed my hair, spray this in my roots, and I think that all of the rave it gets is definitely worth it. It definitely deserves it. It's a really great product, and I love this scent. It smells so good. And then the next product I have to mention is the John Frieda Beach Blonde Sea Waves Sea Salt Spray. And I really, really like this. I just saw this like out of the corner of my eye on the shelf and like grabbed it. And I really love this. Not only does it smell really, really great, but for some reason, like since I wear my hair up so much, I like it to have texture regardless of like the day that I washed it. And whenever I wash my hair, the next day it's really slippery, not slippery, but like it's really hard to get a secure hold and to have it in a nice like propped up messy bun. And I really liked spraying some of this just within the body of my hair, and I feel like it's so much easier to throw in a bun, and it looks a lot more put together because you have more control over it whenever you have more texture in your hair. So that's what I use this for, and I've really been loving it. So the next product I have to mention is a palette, and I just ordered this kind of because I felt like it. I haven't heard much about this palette, but I went on, it is a Morphe palette, just to get that out of the way. But I went on the Morphe website originally to look at the 35O palette, because that has been being raved about. And it was out of stock, so I was just like glancing at the site, and this one caught my eye, as well as the taupe palette that they have. It's like the 35T. This is the 35K though, and it's like the coffee palette, I believe. And oh my gosh, like this palette, it looks pretty basic just in the camera, and just looking at it I was like, okay, but this palette is so awesome. I love it. I've been using it every day since like the day I got it. I haven't even tried the 35T palette because I've been using this one and only this one, and I love, like, it has so much pigment. This is a really light color. I don't even know if this will pick up on camera actually. I'll just swatch a few of them so you guys can see. Like, all of these colors have so much pigment, and they're so great, and all of these are so workable. Like, I've been using this one and this one together a lot, and it looks like they're just like super, super light colors, but they have so much pigmentation and so much color payoff that even the like lightest row of colors can work as a really, really beautiful everyday kind of makeup look. And I just can't say enough great things about this palette. This is the 35K, and I highly recommend it. So I forgot a product. Oops. I have another skincare product because it was like hiding under this pile of makeup. This is the Origins Ginseng Refreshing Eye Cream to brighten and to puff, and I have mentioned this in a skincare video, I believe, and maybe even a Sephora haul, but I haven't been like really, really, really loving this until recently. Like, I've been like so reliant on this, and I don't know if it's maybe because like my dark circles have gotten worse, or if I've just like been sleepy, I don't know, but I've been putting this on every morning, and just like immediately I can tell that my eyes look brighter and more awake, and I don't know, I look refreshed after I use this, I guess. And I just put it all around my eyes, up to my eyebrow, down like where I would usually put concealer, and I love this. So back to makeup. Since what was that? I mentioned the Morphe palette, is that right? Okay, so I'm just gonna keep with the eyeshadow first, and I'll just like work down. But this is the Super Shock Shadow in Central Perk from ColourPop, and I did do a tutorial using this, but I've seriously been loving this color so much. It's just such a beautiful, deep plum red fall color. It's like, there's other colors on my finger, but it is so beautiful for fall. It's so beautiful any time of year. This is just a perfect color, and I highly recommend it. If you want to see how I use this or incorporated it into my look, you can check out my ColourPop eyeshadow makeup tutorial, and I will link it down below, but I use this a lot in it, and I really, really love this color. So the next product I have to mention is a concealer, and I I have no order, I guess, that I'm going in because I'm just going to mention this and then, yeah. So the next product is Maybelline Master Conceal, and it looks like this. I feel like this has been mentioned on YouTube quite a bit as well, but I finally picked it up and I have been loving this. It is such a thick, full coverage concealer, so I really like it on the days that I'm feeling like more sleepy or I need like a better pick-me-up than like my Instant Age Rewind concealer. But I really love this. It's the only complaint I have about it, I guess, is the applicator, or the little like tube thing. It's just like, it reminds me of like Baby Orgel's little tubes. But I don't know, I don't think it's very ideal for like what it's used for. You have to squirt onto your finger and then do it, and since it is full coverage, it is hard to get like a really small amount using this little squirty thing. But the product itself is really great. I do really like this, and yeah, I love this. This is in the color Fair. And then the next product I have to mention is from Maybelline as well, and I just picked this up because I saw it and I had heard a lot about the Makeup Forever foundation stick, and my two favorite foundations are the Makeup Forever HD and then the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy one. Wow, that was really ridiculous. But those are my two favorite concealers, and I have been reaching for the Maybelline one more than my Makeup Forever one recently. It's just been my like go-to foundation. So I figured before I've tried the foundation stick from Makeup Forever, I would try the Maybelline one. So that is what I did. I picked this up. It looks like this, and it looks like it's just a foundation stick. The way I apply this is I just like brush it all over kind of my face, like where I normally would dab my foundation, and then I blend it out with my damp beauty blender, and I've been loving this. I'm wearing it today. It's such a natural like medium coverage foundation, and it's really nice because you don't even have to set it, at least I don't. I just apply it and it doesn't seem to like rub off or transfer, and it's just really great because it's not tacky. And so I've been loving this. I've been using it every day since I got it, and yeah. So my next product is a blush, and I mentioned this in my fall favorites video, and I've been picking this up every single day. It's the one I'm wearing today, and this is NARS Sin, and it's this really deep like plum colored blush. There's makeup all over my fingers. It's this really deep like plum colored blush, and I really love this to put over my contour on my cheekbones. It is a dark shade, as I mentioned in my favorites video. It's a dark shade to use just as a normal blush on the apples of your cheeks, for me at least, but I love kind of adding it to my contour and giving my contour some color. So I really like this, especially for fall. It's really great. It's been one of my favorites. So the next products are all lipsticks, and then there are some like random ones. But the first one is the ColourPop Lippy Pencil, and this is in the color Pitch. And it's just, I'm showing you the top and then I'll like swatch it for you. But this is a really like awesome brown. Like, it's just straight up brown. And I really love this for all sorts of lip colors. I'll use it with a lighter pink lip color and just add some definition to line my lips. I'll use this with a really dark lip color. It's just such a great brown lip color, and I've been loving it. I've been wearing it a lot since this fall. Now, next I have the ColourPop Lippy Stick, and this is in Pitch as well, so it is the one that goes with it. But I love this. Oh my gosh, I just love this. I think I wore it in my last video. I don't remember. But I love this. As you can see, it's just the same brown lipstick, and I love this. It stays so well. It's so beautiful. And then I have like a lot of ColourPop things to mention, but my next one is Grunge. I think I mentioned this is my favorites as well, my fall favorites tag, and this is really similar to Pitch, but it is more of a brown like red color. This is such a beautiful everyday fall color. I really recommend it. It's so great. I love this with all sorts of looks. I almost wear this today, but then I was like, no, MaKayla, you've got to change it up. Like, so I didn't. But I've been loving these for fall as well as, well, this isn't really a fall one, so don't. Alright, my camera just like freaked out on me, so I don't really know where I was at. But I've been loving Grunge and Pitch. So yeah. Then the next two I have are actually from ColourPop, but they're liquid lipsticks instead of lippy sticks. So this is the Ultra Matte Lip Color in Limbo. And like I've been mentioning, I've been really into the browns and the brown red tones. So this is right alongside with the browns. It's really similar to Pitch, but I almost like this one a tiny bit more because it is a liquid lipstick and it does last longer and dry more matte. So it's right down there at the bottom, and it's just a really true brown with a tiny like hint of red in it, but it's still like nice and deep and dark, and I love it, and it looks gorgeous on. So yeah. Then the next lip color is an ultra matte again, and this is in the color Trap. This reminds me a lot of like a deeper color Pure Hollywood from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and it looks like that. As you can see, it is a lighter color, especially next to the dark browns, but this is such a beautiful everyday fall color. And if you have like a nice face of makeup on and you want some like nice light fall tone nudie lip, this is the way to go because it is such a beautiful light fall pink, because it has the like brown gray undertones in it, but it's still light. So that's why I love it, and I've been wearing it constantly whenever I'm not wearing my really dark lips, or yeah. So the next two I have are from Ofra. These are my last two lipstick products, I swear. But the first one is Americano, and I really, really like this, again, because it is that brown tone. And let me just swatch it for you. But it's a lighter, like, it's a lighter, more wearable brown compared to the rest of them. So if you are like way too uncomfortable with throwing on a nice deep like brown, I would go with something like this because it is more of a clay red brown than a true brown. So I really have been loving this, as well as Kathleen Light's collaboration with Ofra, and this is in Miami Fever. This is such a beautiful like holiday pumpkin-y orange brown color. I'll swatch it right next to it so you can see the comparison. But that is it on the very end. It's the more orange one. And I've really been loving this because it just reminds me of fall. It reminds me of this time of year with like the pumpkin spice things going, and I've really been loving this. It's just such a beautiful wearable orange color. Now I have a few things to mention because in my fall favorites tag, I did mention that I haven't been into like the fall candles, and I'm not drawn to them. I explained it in my fall favorites, but pretty much it's not my kind of scents, like the deeper, musky, like pumpkin-y scents. I just am not drawn to them. So whenever I'm in Bath & Body Works or something, I just don't go around smelling fall candles because it's not what I'm into. But I had heard so many people mentioning all of these like super fall based candles in all of their fall favorites videos, and I kind of noticed like a pattern with the same ones. So I ordered a lot of fall candles, but I ordered them all in mini ones because, like I said, I'm not super familiar with the fall ones because that's not what I'm used to. But I wanted to get some just because I want my house to smell like fall and nice, but I didn't know what scents to order. So I'm just going to share with you a few of my favorite ones that I ordered, and then maybe you guys will get an idea of what I like. So this first one, I did get the big one because I had heard so much about this candle, especially from Jacqueline and Manny. So I had heard so much about this, and the only size they had it in was big, so I was like, oh my gosh, please let me like this candle. But this one is the pumpkin spiced cheesecake, and I actually love this. All of these candles, when I first smelled them, they all kind of smell the same, and they smell like fall, and since I'm not like drawn to them, I'm not like, ooh, ooh, you know what I mean? But the more I smell these ones that I picked, the more I love them, and the more I want my house to just like smell like fall. But this one, oh my gosh, this one smells so good. It's like sweet and cheesecakey, so that's why I like this one, because I don't like the deep, like really musky scents, but it just smells exactly what the title is. Oh my gosh. This one smells so good. It's probably my favorite out of all of them. Then the next one that I really liked was the Vanilla Pumpkin Marshmallow. This one is a mini one as well as all the rest of them, because like I said, since I'm not familiar with them, I wasn't just gonna order like random huge candles for like $20 a piece. So I just got all of the mini ones that kind of like I've heard about or that struck my attention, and that was just pretty much so I could like sample them and then burn them while I'm waiting for the big ones that I actually really know that I liked. So the first one that I actually did like is the Vanilla Pumpkin Marshmallow, and this one smells so great. This one I haven't burnt because I accidentally did order 2 of these ones, but one's burning in my bathroom. But I really like this because it is a sweeter kind of smell, and it's not too pumpkin-y and it's not too like cinnamony. So I really like this one as well. And then the last 2 is Marshmallow Fireside, and I had heard a ton about this one from almost everyone that like did the fall favorites tag. I swear, like everyone loves this. And I love it because it's different. It's got like the kind of like, you can smell like the pine and everything, but it's still sweet enough to where I like it. So I don't know, I do like this one. I am going to order this in big as well. And then the last one is Sweater Weather, and I didn't hear much about this one, to be honest. I heard a couple things, but I didn't hear a whole like lot of rave about it as I did with the other ones. But the only reason I actually got this one is because I got a free one of leaves, which I don't really care for, but I got leaves for free with like some coupon deal. So I had an extra like small candle space, and so I just threw this one in my cart so that I got like the deal with the small candles. And I actually really love this one. It's like, it says, an invigorating blend of aromatic eucalyptus, juniper berry, and fresh sage is as crisp as fall air. So I really like this one because it's like a sweet kind of woodsy. It's not super musky or super like harsh. It's like more sweet, and I don't know how to explain it, but these are definitely my favorites that I ordered. I am going to order a couple more small ones just to try them out, and then I'm going to order the 3 mini ones that I just shared in big size so I can just have them all over my house and I can be on with the fall candle trend. So that is it for my current favorites video. Let me know if you like this style of video or if you want to see more favorites videos like this. Also, leave your favorite products of the month or the year or season down below, and I'd love to check those out. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'll see you next time.
See more videos like this, and I will